Well, it's time for our weekly Mayor's Chat. Let's check in with St. Catharines Mayor Walter Zenzik. Good morning.
Good morning, Bob. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. The morning after we had great news with more Olympic gold last night. And hey, we got the Canada Summer Games, of course, which is in your backyard. And how are we doing in terms of volunteers and all that stuff?
Still looking for more volunteers. It's a massive event. We got 5,000 athletes that'll be coming into the Niagara area. So with that comes a lot of supply needs for volunteers. And so check out the Canada Games website. So Niagara 2020-2022 Games. Check out that. There's all the forms on there, Bob. We're looking for people. And what I found interesting was when I was in Red Deer, the amount of people from across the country that actually volunteered during these games. So it's not just Niagara volunteers. It's Canadian volunteers that come in and want to experience something that is truly really unique. And it's only the third time it's being held in Ontario. So for all the Hamilton GTA folks, this is a great opportunity to come and explore Niagara and volunteer at the same time.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be fantastic. Well, we got to throw in a quick plug for Quick Plug Canada that received some significant funding from the Ontario government and adding jobs to St. Catharines.
Yeah, $3.2 million going towards upgrading its manufacturing line. It's a global company. They chose to move to St. Catharines a couple of years ago. They're an important part of the greenhouse supply chain. So what the unique work that they do goes into a lot of the floral goods that you'll see in markets across North America. And so it's located right here. The Ontario government has stepped up, and it's going to create 30 new jobs on top of the 70 jobs that already exist. So it's really a growing company. Great example of the province coming together to drive innovation to help manufacturing.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Do they work in the cannabis sector as well?
No, they're primarily in what would be the root system for things like orchids. So when I was there doing a tour, they're very big on the orchids, the actual rooting of the orchids. And so there's different products that they look at, and I'm sure that as cannabis continues to grow, there may be an application for that kind of production. But it's a fascinating, innovative story that came out of the Netherlands. It's right here in St. Catharines, and it's now their North American supply chain.
Yeah, the reason I ask is because the city's Cannabis Study has been approved. What are the impacts there?
Well, really, what we're trying to do is we can't approve the licenses for cannabis production. That's a Health Canada regulation. But what we've done, like a lot of other municipalities, is create the regulatory framework around the establishment of a cannabis facility. So we've made it so that the residents that may be adjacent to agricultural property or employment lands, there's enough of a distance there now that'll ensure that there won't be that conflict between what you see with a cannabis facility and what you may see with some neighbor issues. And so it's really about us tightening up the regulation for establishing a cannabis facility. And it's an important step. Creates a lot of jobs, Bob. There's a lot of jobs in Canada that are created through cannabis. So we want to be able to make sure that whatever facility is built here in our community is reflective of the impact it may have on the surrounding environment.
Yeah, from that sector to hospitality, here we are with the next phase of Ontario's reopening. How is business doing in St. Catharines in terms of staffing? Are they ready for full capacity now?
Well, staffing is going to be an issue for a while. You know, a lot of people exited hospitality to go into other business lines, and so making sure that we get more people coming back into the hospitality sector is going to be a challenge. But as we head into spring and summer with the Canada Games coming and so many other events coming into Niagara and Niagara Falls, you're going to see an abundance of people coming through. The hospitality sector is going to, I think, explode, but we need the people to work in those spaces as well. So good call out to those who are looking for jobs. Check out the hospitality sector as we continue to reopen our economy.
Okay, not much time left, but we got to talk about Family Day coming up, city programming.
Yeah, we got some great programming for those with families. Check out the city's website, everything from skating to outdoor activities to the museum. There's things to do for everybody. Our direction is, Bob, get out and enjoy the weekend with your family and friends. Looks like it's going to be a great one, according to Brian, so let's make sure we all enjoy it.
Yeah, he better deliver. Today's not so great. Before we get to the weather, we got to do a big birthday shout out.
Big birthday shout out to my dad. My dad turned, he's in his 80s. I'm not going to say the age, but he's in his 80s, but he played pool yesterday. So here's my dad playing snooker, running the tables at the Legion. He's young at heart and just a great dad. Happy birthday, Dad.
Okay. Wow. That was little Walter there?
That was little me. That was little me. I love it.
Happy birthday, Ted, and great to see you, Mayor Zenzik. We'll talk again next week.